Hello and welcome back to another episode of Iratus, Lord of the Death. My name is Syken, and today we are going to continue the blind playthrough of Iratus, Lord of the Dead. Never played the game before, first time, so we are off to our dungeon, and last time we slaughtered our way all the way to here. And today we want to continue a little bit. We learned last time what talents are, different undeads that we can build, how to do the basics in combat. So a couple of things that were interesting. Today we're learning how to meet cultists. Choose a gift. Dark Knights only. We would gain mana and wrath every time the Dark Knight is being hit. Or Werewolf. Werewolf receives luck in critical strength until the battle ends, each time they take damage. That's not bad either. Wrath receives 5 evasion for each block or ward applied. Okay. And increase critical damage dealt by Bride of Iratus by 50%. That looks nice. If we can get crits up, that's good. But since we do have a lot of passives that stack with Wrath, I feel that getting more Wrath when our tank is getting hit is actually helpful. So how do I equip this? Oh. Okay. Heart of Emphasis. Doesn't do anything but that. Can we equip other stuff, by the way? Can I equip armor? No. This is just a creation material, and so far we really haven't gotten any better quality. As you can see, we only have common stuff. But apparently your minions can carry a limited amount of items, and that is cool. So let's learn a little bit more about our squad, and then we're also going to build a second squad because I like the idea of that. Okay, let's go, boys. So we got tanky frontline. This guy this time doesn't really have a lot of protection, so can I for once just get him down? It sure seems like it. Good. Listen, this time I will take the stands, because they are moving positions from time to time. I don't like it, so we're going to take stands. Whenever they change positions, I was going to hurt them. We can hit the first 3, fair enough. Let's take out the guy with the buff, who now put a debuff on us. How rude. I don't like that at all. So we could have a magic... Wait, before we do a magic attack. What's his magic defense? Nothing. Alright, might as well. What does defensive stance actually mean? Whenever a minion moves, attack it. So it's pretty much like our stance. Fair enough. Taskmaster needs to die.
Become part of the breathless tide.
Okay, and stands only last for 1 round. I see, okay. Then it is less good than what I would have thought it would be. Okay. Stress damage, not necessarily great at the moment. Let's just nuke down this guy. Continuing to be debuffed. What are our debuffs? Minus 30 accuracy. I can tell you something, guys. Removes all debuffs from myself, and we're getting We're getting more and more wrath. I like that. So, we could have the Terror Wave, which is a stress attack to everyone, or we can simply nuke him down, because they don't have armor, and I love it when they are debuffed. Do we have an AoE attack? Attacks twice. I tell you what. Oh no, wait. If we do that and he moves to the front because this guy dies, okay, well, we will need to not kill this guy for one round. Fair enough. In which case, I'm doing what you should not do, which is basically just splitting the damage. Because I want our trap to go off. Good, these guys are so cooked. Nasty. Love it.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Okay, fair enough. Listen, that's an easy kill. Not the best fight overall, but I think we managed.
A sad display for mortal kind.
Good. I want to continue getting like passive buffs, and I like that plus 3 attack on every minion. That's not bad. First look at that. Minion upgrades. Minions evolve and can improve in multiple ways. Leveling grants minion stats and skill points every level. Minion gets 2 stat points to improve stats. Every third level, a minion gets 1 skill point, upgrading abilities. Using parts of higher quality grants minions additional stat points. Items provide your minions with additional features. Receiving buffs and debuffs from minions doesn't trigger any effects. Okay. Granting a brain instantly gives minions additional experience. Alright, wait. Don't they already have a brain? Like all of them? Okay, so cool. Understand. Listen, I do understand that. Level up IQ instantly levels up minion. Okay, so I mean, if I was to level someone up so far in terms of like skill points that are needed, let's give her the brain. Nah, we might need the brain for... good question. Do we? Potentially not. Let's give her the brain. Cool. So she clearly now has additional skills. I like that. And we don't have anything else that we can give her, but there are stat points that we can improve. So either more damage, more hit points, more accuracy, more crit. Wasn't there an option to let her crit for additional 50% of damage? I mean, crits sound really, really good. The question is... Like this costs 2 as an upgrade, and we could also... oh no, those are the costs, okay. So I could upgrade this a little bit, and then the next one would be more expensive, I see. Accuracy upgrade 1 is kind of a no-brainer, because what if her accuracy would decrease? Then base damage upgrade seems legit. I think a little bit more base damage makes even more sense. And then more crit chance. She's a damage dealer at the end of the day. And you can see it costs a lot to give her even armor. +1 bonus for 10. That's really not her forte. In terms of abilities, she has 2 more skill points. So Lung Piercer. Oh, 2 skill trees. I see. So this is Lung Piercer. Critical hit will stun the target for 1 action. Ooh, okay. I see how this is going. This looks fantastic. Let's go with critical strike here.
I expect results.
Okay, and you cannot upgrade a single ability multiple times. Okay, fair enough. Like, here we upgraded the critical hit chance. What else? The buff was interesting. I liked it. The stance, so and so. I mean, maybe in some battles it's good, but oftentimes not so much. And here we can either get +2 evasion or just deal more damage. I think for bigger targets, this is actually the way to go.
Now,
it also seems to deal magic
yourself
damage.
Worthy of my investment.
So targets that are pretty much immune to physical or have a high armor, that's a nice way around it. Okay, love it. The Bride of Iratus really works well so far. We haven't given him a bigger brain, so no ability upgrade. And you can see the block for him is difficult to... we only got 2 stat points. The brain was giving most of the stat points. I see. Well, I mean, here's the thing, right? So we could do evasion and luck. Ooh, and accuracy is a little bit low, so we're definitely going to do that. And then maybe a little bit of evasion, because he's physically quite fragile. So every bit helps with that in that regard. We'll get more damage soon, but we only had like 1 point left over. For the werewolf, like the idea of block and so on, that's neat, but not really needed at this point. Initiative, I mean, going more often in combat is a good thing. And evasion isn't bad either. He currently has 0. Then there is the option for physical armor, just making him a bit more tanky. And he would get 2 armor, so that I think isn't bad at all. Will cost more the next time, but like base armor, I would argue, makes him way more survivable. So he, of course, like with armor and magic, he can easily upgrade that. He's a little bit low on the strength side, but he's a tank, so it's really whatever. His hit points are low as well. So I think we're going for a few more hit points because I fear armor penetrating attacks. We're going to upgrade armor anyways. It is more efficient to spread the resources a little bit around compared to just going like all in on just one ability. So that seems nice. We go back to our creation screen. And I would like to dabble a bit into a couple of other things, such as
No brain, but all firepower.
creating a second group. This guy can attack from mostly second position. Fair enough. This guy can attack from mostly frontal positions, sometimes middle positions. I mean, you can play him from position 3, apparently. But the normal unassuming strike's only available in the first 2 positions. My question is, who is going to tank? Like, this guy has a lot of magic resistance, but not a lot of tankiness. And the other question is, do we need a tank? Question mark. I don't know. His abilities... mainly from position number 2. The stance is from position number 3. He has a magic attack from all positions. But these 2 attacks are only from the frontal positions. His stances are from the back position. You know what? I'll just play him from the back position. I think that is easier. And then there's the question of what's the last creation that we are doing. We got a skeleton, we got a zombie, we got a banshee, a wrath, and a werewolf. I think we're just going to get another Dark Knight.
Hardly an inspiring leader, but irrelevant for the armies of
Good.
Undead.
And now we do have... Oh wait, we have artifacts. Well, that's the prime team. We'll get that. Cool. Enemies don't escape or become inspired. Shackles of War. An additional 1 part will drop after Iratus wins a battle, or enemies go insane if insanity... This here looks very strong. Maddening Amulet. That additional part, I think for higher difficulties might be interesting, but we're having like plenty parts, not even close. But let's get the Insanity, I like that. Is this now passive on all the time? Question mark.
It embellishes my undead features, no?
Where's the scroll, by the way? I haven't used it, so it's gone? Even though I haven't used it? It's use it or lose it? That's not cool. Good, we're taking group number 2 for a spin. I want to test out how they are doing. Good. We know all of the enemy types. These here start with 1 block, so we're ignoring them for now. Skeleton. Minion has a 100% chance to redirect any attack to the minion itself. Oh, the skeleton itself is a tank. I see how it is. What? So this would mark a minion and basically redirect everything. Okay. And then we can give ourselves additionally armor. Okay, I see. Good. We're just triple attacking this guy. Get the block off. And since he was buffed, he took an extra bit of damage. I like it. So, stance. Whenever an enemy moves, stress damage. All minions gain Drat. For the next action, this is 42 Drat. I like it. Stress attack. All enemies lose 6 attack. This is fantastic. Super strong. I really like the Banshee. Like that scream. Okay, fantastic. Stress attack. Let's go all the way with the stress attacks. So you can now go insane just based on the stress attack. We have either a magic attack. This is bombardment. This looks nice if you have a little bit less enemies. He's now insane. Okay. Fair enough. And since he's buffed and debuffed, this will drive him even insaner. I like it. Okay, so perform one additional attack for each buff on the target. So this attacks 3 times, or because there's another. Oh my god, that's actually a nice way to counter the buff. You know what? Bombardment. Why not? We're just going to soprano all of these guys into oblivion. That's a fun party composition. I'm enjoying myself a lot. Very different playstyle with a banshee. All enemies lose 12 vigor. The Dark Knight recovers that amount of vigor. We haven't even lost anything, so not necessary. There's the insanity. Love it. Love it.
Your cries are music to me.
Neat. Okay. So, physical attack deals 200% damage. That's like the big cannonball ultimate. Sure. Let's try it. Lovely. All right. Physical attack? No, I think we're going to smite because those additional attacks for debuffs is too good. We are going to drive them even more insane. And theoretically, you, my dear... Oh, we missed the insanity. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Stress attack. There we go, that's more like it. Lovely. I mean, they are out of stress already, so I wonder why there's no heart attack. Okay, now that I'm saying it, finally there is one.
Opposing me? You're...
Good, stress attack. Sure, let's continue our ways. And I mean, bombardment isn't bad with just one because it's a triple attack. Good, there's a massive stress attack. which we can do, but it has still no impact. I don't like that it takes so long to actually get them a heart attack.
Give them no mercy.
You are faster just physically damaging them.
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging the world ahead of schedule.
Good. What else do we have? So we could have target loses luck. That costs mana. Every time a minion misses, we gain wrath. That looks good.
It will be a messy slaughter.
And I want to get the Relentless Evil. That's the passive regeneration. That's the passive regeneration. I think that's a good idea. Graveyard. After obtaining freedom, graveyard buildings require minions and a special resource called Digger's Soul. Oh, okay, cool. Wow. Obelisk. The obelisk attracts wandering souls. Every minion next to it generates Digger's Souls. Okay, so this essentially is a resource gathering item. Each minion studying the ancient books grants Iratus 40 experiences and 8% of the experience from the current level. Okay, this levels up Iratus. Each minion at the Abode of Wrath grants Wrath at the beginning of the battle. That is fantastic, I like it. The Dead Lake. Peering into the waters, each minion has an 11% chance to find a random artifact. What? Okay. Excavation, 50% chance a minion working on the excavation to find a random part. Okay, so this if you have not enough parts. This is the healing building. Restores mana. And this is training them. Okay, so for starters, we obviously need more of the Digger's Souls. So let's build that.
The obelisk is overflowing with souls.
Oh,
My continued campaign certainly provides it with no shortage of spirits to harvest.
So we needed to give up our wrath for that. Need to build a new one. That sucks. I should have... I'm an idiot. I should have created a new wrath first.
An unassuming creation.
Well, he's now level 1, the others are level 2. That is not the end of the world, but good learning effect. And this here will be helpful. And in order to do that, we need to build a new Dark Knight.
The whispers within this structure could drive a mortal mad within moments. Even my undead heart begins
Each
to
minion
stir
at the Abode of Wrath gives him 20 rage. I think this already constitutes one minion, or can we like put minions here? Okay, we need a higher building requirement. Just double checking something real quick. So could I put you in and pull you out? Okay, this requires 50. Well, at least we got the obelisk going. We don't need parts yet. The healing is neat, but we don't need that. This here looks nice as well. Getting those 11% chances to find a random artifact. Each minion at the Abode of Wrath gives us Wrath at the beginning of the combat. which I assume is you can only like this is putting one minion there, and then you need to wait until you can get new minions. Okay, cool, understood. Alchemy. Iratus is a proficient in several alchemical disciplines. Transmutation transforms one type of part into another. Distilling, spend parts, brains, or items to gain vigor to minions. Extraction, crafting items for valuables, or spend parts, brains, or items to gain mana. So if we're extracting something and we're crafting, like what is this? Oh, okay, I see. No. Then no, I still don't want it. How can I not autofill that? Okay, so this doesn't work. So this is only armor. This is restores magic. Transmutation. What does it do? Oh, it transmutes. I see. It transmutes into higher quality parts, and that's why there is a percentage chance. And this is restoring vigor. Okay, okay. Interesting. I mean, extraction by far at this point seems like the most interesting one. But the others do have their applications as well. Oh, I see. Okay. So depending on what I want to craft.
Skeleton will clean up this mess later.
Got you. Well, let's create a couple of items. That looks neat. We got plenty of items to spare, so that's okay. Yeah, maybe not those, but we have one more. These to spare.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
And one more of these to spare. Okay, so lots of alchemy done. Oh, and we can go to play on higher difficulties. I see. Well, then this is a tutorial that makes sense. We're going to play on higher difficulty for sure. But I still want to test out what this is. Increases magic damage dealt. So that would be something that Wrath would take, right? Reduces all damage received. Fantastic. That might be actually something that a werewolf will take. I'm kind of a bruiser. Increase all damage dealt by 5%. That is something that a banshee would take. Reduce critical damage received. That is again something that the tanks would take. Then we got increases critical damage dealt. That is for the backline. Reduce physical damage. Increases Iratus spell power. Okay, well, I mean, why not? Couple of cool items. I like what I'm seeing. These are neat items indeed. And this is a good first introduction into the game. We're going to restart on a higher difficulty for sure, and are going to go through the actual playthrough. It's great that the tutorial actually forced you to watch through all of the core mechanics, learned a lot from that. It's a neat and smart way of doing it, but I would assume now on a harder difficulty, things are actually going to be a little bit more difficult. So join me the next time when we are playing on the hardest possible difficulty, still very much blind. and continuing with Iratus, Lord of the Dead. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. See you the next time. Bye-bye.